Hey guys, it's ZEHRA from the FitNest. Today we are talking about working out and how to stay active in Ramadan. So Ramadan is so close, it's like right here. And so many of you guys have asked me about how can you stay active in Ramadan? When's the best time to exercise? Is it a good time to start an exercise routine? So I wanted to take a moment to talk to you guys today about working out and staying active in Ramadan. I have my Healthy Ramadan guide that you can download below. It's got a bunch of recipes, healthy tips on exercising. It's got a bunch of workouts there as well. So feel free to click on that link and download that. It's a great resource for you to have at your fingertips, for you to have a healthy Ramadan and things that you can always go back on. So definitely recommend you to try that out and share it with anyone that you think would benefit. So the first thing I want to tell you about working out in Ramadan is it is definitely possible. So many of you guys have been following me, have done my challenges or have done my workouts, and I think it's so important to continue that on during Ramadan. But one thing I want you to realize is that don't think of Ramadan as a time to crush your goals or add new goals or say, I'm gonna start running in Ramadan, or I'm gonna try and get this many push-ups when I normally do like this many. It's not a time for you to go above and beyond your fitness, but I think it's a great way for you and a great time for you to maintain your fitness because it's so important to remain active. You don't wanna lose out on that month. And a lot of times, if you are active in Ramadan, you actually get more benefits from it because it just gives you more energy, and it just is so important to keep your body moving and not take that whole month off if you've been working so hard the other 11 months of the year. So when it comes to working out in Ramadan, I definitely recommend you do it, but a few tweaks and a few different things I would recommend so that you can be safe and stay healthy this Ramadan and not, burn yourself out by the end trying to keep up with your workouts and, starting new goals. It's a time for you to also focus on your spiritual fitness and health as well. And I think that we have to realize that Ramadan is a time where we can just, focus on maintaining our health and our fitness, but we don't have to think of hitting crazy goals. So when it comes to working out in Ramadan, I really recommend things like walking and stretching. If you aren't even active throughout the year, adding in a 10-minute walk just to give you some fresh air, to really give you a little bit of boost of energy. Sometimes that's all you need instead of just sitting around. Getting up and being active can make a huge difference. So I would definitely recommend things like walking, a light stretch, doing a little bit of stretching. And again, these don't have to be long stretches. This can be something as short as a 10-15 minute walk, a 10-15 minute stretch. Now, if you've been working out and you want to continue with your workouts, intense workouts in Ramadan, you definitely can. You just have to listen to your body and find out what times and what type of workouts work best for you. So I'm going to give you a couple of different times that I think are good times to work out. But again, depending on what types of workouts you're doing, I want you to try out a few of these and see what works best for you. So one time I really like is right before iftar. So you are working out, and this is where you could do like a little bit of strength training. You could do your HIIT workouts, something that is short enough. So if it's like, 45 minutes to 30 minutes before you break your fast, you still have stores from the whole day that you can use. And sometimes you can push yourself knowing that in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I'm going to be able to have water, I'm going to be able to break my fast, and I'm going to be able to replenish those nutrients that I have lost during my workout. So I really like this time, and again, you've got to listen to yourself. So if you feel like you have no energy from fasting all day and you can't get that time in to work out, then try another time. But if you want to try it out, whether you're doing a HIIT workout or some strength training, not something that's super long, so I wouldn't do like an hour run at this time, or I wouldn't do like a super intense workout at this time, because again, you're working on depleted stores, you've been fasting all day. But if you're doing a quick HIIT workout, you're doing some weights, you're doing something where you have a little bit of rest in between, you can recover yourself, and you know that once that 30 minutes is done, you can have your water and you can eat, then that's a good time. So if you can do that right before iftar time, I think that's a good time. Again, listen to your body. The second time I like is after your iftar, so around after Isha time. So for me, I like this because in my head, if I know I'm going to work out, I will often not have a super heavy iftar, so it kind of helps me control what I'm eating at iftar time. I'll still eat, but I won't eat as many heavy foods because I know it'll be tough for me to get up and work out. I'll have a lighter iftar, I'll have something like a soup and a salad, and I'll have like an actual proper meal that I know will help fill me up and fuel me for my workout. But I also know that after my workout, I'll probably eat something else. So it actually helps me break up my meals in the evening, which helps, I find. And for me, this is my favorite time to work out. So this, again, HIIT workouts, weight workouts, even if you want to do like a longer, if you're doing like spinning or like a run or something like that, you have enough energy from the foods that you've eaten. You know that after your workout, you're going to be able to, you know, replenish yourself again. So sometimes you can push yourself in those workouts a little bit more. And for me, I find that's a good time. The only downside to that is sometimes it's cutting into your sleep time as well and your prayer time. So depending on, again, what works best for you, I really like that time for working out. And I find that if you are going to push yourself, that's a good time because again, you're eating before and you're eating after. So you have that nice window in between where you can do your workouts. One time that a few people have asked me is morning. Traditionally, like, you know, not in Ramadan, a lot of people get their workouts in the morning. I know it's a great time for me, myself, I love working out in the morning, but in Ramadan, I changed that up because I personally can't work out in the morning. I find it really hard. I have the energy, but if you're fasting all day, I find it really hard because you're not able to replenish and then you're going hours and hours without replenishing you know, anything that like whether it's a tough workout you've done or you're not getting any hydration in. So I wouldn't recommend that time. If you do want to work out in the morning, you can wake up about an hour and a half before suhoor time and get a workout in. Then again, it's cutting in on your sleep, so it depends on how disciplined you are. If you can wake up that early, again, you're able to have suhoor, so you're able to replenish those stores and you know, give your body the nutrients that you need, and then you have the rest of the day to fast and you're not working out, so you can kind of recover. So those are 3 times that I would recommend when you want to get those intense workouts in. But this is a great time for you to focus on things like stretching and mobility. It's really important to keep your body moving, but it doesn't have to be in the same ways that you do all 11 other months of the year. So if you want to do light stretching, I mean, you can do that even when you're fasting. You can do that throughout the day. And if you want to set goals, I think those are good goals to set. I want to get, you know, I want to practice my stretching a little bit. I want to maybe do a couple of yoga stretches. I want to, you know, open up my hips a little bit more. I want to stretch out my wrists and things like that. So those, I want to work on my posture. So those are fitness goals that you can definitely have, that you can work towards in Ramadan, because they don't take as much energy and exertion out of you, but again, they're still so beneficial for you to do. And sometimes in a slower month in Ramadan where you're not working out as much, it's really nice to have those focuses when it comes to your health and fitness as well. So think of those as well, and think of things like that that you can do that will increase your fitness overall. Like the more flexible you are, the more mobility you have, you will crush your workout so much harder, you'll recover so much faster, and you'll be less likely to injure yourself. So putting in goals like that, I think, are great to do in Ramadan. And as always, listen to your body, make sure you're staying hydrated, make sure you're eating those proper nutrients to keep your body fueled for your workout and your fasting. But it is totally fine to keep working out in Ramadan. Again, just figure out what works best for you. It might take you that first week to kind of figure it out and see what time works best for you. And again, listen to your body. If you need to rest that day, if you need to recover, if you need to get those extra few hours of sleep in, then do that. There'll always be time for you to get right back into your fitness. So please don't worry about that. And yeah, so I hope these tips helped. I hope you stay active in Ramadan. Be sure to tag me in whatever you're doing in Ramadan, even if it's a walk. I'm going to try and get in daily walks. I think that's going to be really beneficial for me. And I will probably do my workouts after iftar, and probably just a couple of times a week, just to maintain the fitness that I have right now. Always love hearing from you guys in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it beneficial. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead. I come out with new videos every week. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!